to miss any football games. She's presently working as a sports journalist. Miss Vietnam. Vivi says she really enjoys cooking. She also dabbles in sports and loves to travel.
On stage, and we want to thank Sunny Boy Mindo for those beautiful swimsuits that he saw our ladies in. Now, coming up on Miss Asia Pacific International 2018, we are going to give you the lowdown on what exactly happened and who won in the pre-pageant activities. All that coming up right here on Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
Dito na lang ako, Mars. Nakakunik ka ba sa wifi? Hindi. Sabi mo, ano? Hello? Ako? Ay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ay. Baka matumba. Sorry.
All the way to the breezy south in Tagaytay. It's kind of like taking a vacation while still keeping an eye on the crown.
I like that last line. Very well said. Now, Mark, it's absolutely amazing how they do it. All that traveling and preparing for these competitions, yet they still manage to look absolutely stunning.
That, indeed, is the true mark of a beauty queen. All of that hard work will finally pay off as we find out who amongst these ladies will make it to the top 20. Now, their individual performances in the closed-door pre-judging played a major factor in determining who moves on, and we are about to reveal who they are.
It's happening. But yet, there is a twist. The first spot is reserved to this year's People's Choice Awardee. Now, that is correct. The pageant heard what the people has to say. She's the candidate chosen by the people to be included in the top 20.
That is exactly correct. Now, we'd like to call on Mr. Pratasho Takandong, Chief Operating Officer of Reyes Takandong and Company, to hand us a list of the top 20. Thank you very much, sir. All right, we're going to start things off with the People's Choice, who is automatically part of the top 20. And the People's Choice is Italy!
Presenting you for the People's Choice are Miss Maggie Bellarina and Miss Tiffany Tang.
Come on down. Puerto Rico.
Join us here on stage, Venezuela. Welcome to the top 20
Sony ba? Sony brand? Sony na yun.
Pero screen na yun. 24 square, ano ka, flat pero clear na yan. Megapixel o megapixel. Manipis lang siya pero ayan yung lens na hindi mo. Anong brand ito? Ha? Ay, kaya
and gentlemen, Project 201 Orchestra and Nicole Asensio.
There's a fire running in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see it crystal clear. Go ahead and tell me I'm in knowledge there. See how I lead with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside, but you raise a to me. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I heard one of you is only going to think of me in the depths of your despair, making know now there's consolation. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside, but you made it to the baby. Could have had it
Once again, Nicole Asensio together with Project 201 Orchestra.
Yes, you guys are still watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2018, and the excitement continues right here backstage as our ladies prepare for the next battle, which is, of course, the evening gown competition. Now, among the twin diverse and gorgeous women, we'll be crowning a new queen, and let me just run by you our 20 finalists by far. Of course, we're going to start off with our People's Choice awardee, Miss Italy. We have Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Brazil, USA, South Africa, Mongolia, Thailand, Panama, Kazakhstan, Russia, Bangladesh, Peru, Netherlands, Costa Rica, Colombia, Nigeria, Philippines, Uruguay, and of course, Portugal. Now, these women from all around the world are in for one heck of a competition. The question is, who will bat crown and who will win Miss Asia Pacific International 2018?
Professional, ano yung kanin talaga.
It's a daunting task to take over a 5-decade pageant, but a few good men and an exceptional woman have made the bold move to bring back Miss Asia Pacific International to the game.
No less than the Miss Asia Pacific International Board of Directors, and we are delighted to have them in our company tonight.
We are indeed. We have with us Corporate Secretary, Attorney Edward Castañeda. Treasurer, Mr. Renny Ofilenia.
Board Directors, Mr. Jefferson Tan and Mr. Michael Tan.
President, Miss Jacqueline Tan Sains. And Chairman, Mr. Joseph Tan.
Congratulations to all of Miss Asia Pacific International Board for successfully reviving Asia's premier beauty pageant.
You are the fashion expert, so what does it take to ace the evening gown competition?
Oh, evening gown. It's a mixture of a few things. Yes, the dress gives you that oomph, but it's your presence, your confidence, and you're just enjoying that moment. That je ne sais quoi about you.
Ooh,
You get me? You feel it?
Yes. Actually, you know what? I think you should give a bit of a sample. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to see Joey show us how it's done? Would you give us the honor?
Okay, can I get this?
Yes,
here?
wait.
You hold this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joey Mee King.
Mark Nelson, getting me out of retirement. Enough about me. I'm sure that these 20 ladies are going to annihilate this runway even better than what I just did, or take a step closer to that crown, Nelson.
Indeed. Now the stage is set, and we are ready to fire up the evening with sheer elegance. With music from Project 201 Orchestra, here are your top 20 in the evening gown competition.
Ashley is a student at IPS Buenaventura Cavalcante, a state school professional institute based on the management of education and training services for commerce and tourism. Kimberly is a student of business management and loves agriculture and art. She considers herself as an agent of change who comes from an island full of culture and folklore.
student at Texas State University and will be completing her honors thesis this semester on female representation in classic film law. After graduation, she wants to enter the film industry and work in the art department as a set decorator or as an assistant director. Miss South Africa. Maureen is a high school student and a part-time model, actress, photographer, and model coach. After school, she'd like to get a master's degree in marketing. Miss Mongolia. Michelle is pursuing American Studies at the National University of Mongolia, where she is in her senior year. Miss Tana. Judy is a part-time model and is now preparing to study abroad. She loves to explore the world and would like to improve her English skills. Miss Panama. Kimbara has a bachelor's degree in English teaching. She also does further studies on preschool education. Miss Kazakhstan. Dasha graduated from college with honors. She is now studying to become a journalist. She's also working as a model, an actress, and as a choreographer, teaching children how to dance. Miss Russia. Olya is a graduate in the Russian State Trade Economics University. She's presently working as an accountant in a metal company. Miss Bangladesh. Marjana studied English and comparative literature and computer science at the Ivy League institution, Columbia University, and graduated with honors. She now works for the top asset management company and is also a model and a philanthropist. Miss Cameroon. Karen holds a degree in communication sciences with specialization in public relations. She currently works as a public relations and interinstitutional coordinator in a prestigious company still paying her bachelor's degree in psychology and is just starting her master's in drug development to research medicine for the brain. She hopes to be able to help those with neurological disorders live a better life. Melania graduated and passed the board exams in law. She's currently working as an internal communication officer in the field of tourism. She considers languages as essential to tourism. That's why she finds them very interesting.
2018, and these are the moments that I live for. I am so blessed right now, and I can truly say I love my job. Joey, Mark, and Roby, I'm with, of course, some of our candidates here backstage, and we're gonna get to know them a little bit better. I want to ask you guys, you've been in the Philippines for a couple of weeks, you know, enjoying tourism, the food and whatnot. What would you say would be the most memorable part of your stay in the Philippines so far?
I think it was the vegan city. We visited vegan city. It is actually the capital of the province Ilocos, and with the rustic buildings and also the cobblestone street, it really is memorable. And to have like very good food with very pretty architecture, it is really nice.
Do you remember anything in particular that you ate or you had that, you know, made a mark?
I think it's the ensaymada.
Ensaymada! It's my favorite too. I don't know why.
I just don't understand how you can put cheese with something so sweet.
We are all sweet in the Philippines. How about you, Miss Cook's Island? What? Have you learned any Tagalog words or sentences in Filipino?
The normal greetings, so mabuhay and
Ganda, mabuhay, salamat, mahal kita. And your journey has been pretty, you know, crazy so far, but what has been the most memorable part for you?
I think just bonding with all of the girls. I've made such amazing friends, and I think that I hope that we will remain friends after the pageant, and it's been a great adventure, so I'm really grateful for that, yes.
All right, and we're gonna go over this side. I'm gonna ask you, of course, Mrs. Gill and Miss Mauritius, how about you guys? Any memorable stories or anecdotes you had within your stay in the Philippines?
for me would be all of the beautiful places we've done on photo shoots, our video shoots. It's been amazing, you know, we went to Ilocos, we went to an amazing zoo, we had our video shoots with animals, lions, tigers, snakes. So it's been amazing, beautiful, beautiful sights here in the Philippines.
And Miss Mauritius, of course?
I think I'm in love with the people here. Anywhere we go, the people waving at us, they were as excited as us to see us, and it's been really amazing to see the hospitality of people in here. So maybe we'll be back. I'll be back at least to meet these people.
Yes, I also love the people here. We are all the same. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love. Of course, our top 20. And coming right up, we're going to be trimming down our candidates and moving on to the top 10. All that and more right here at Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
My Miss Asia Pacific International journey went by in the blink of an eye. We are so thankful for this memorable journey from rehearsals to photo shoots to sponsor visits to charity work.
From long flights to shoots to makeup getting ready. It's time to leave.
I'm going to miss learning new words in different languages from other delegates around the world every day. I'm going to miss learning to communicate without language at all and still managing to form friendships. The amazing friends that I have met in the short 3 weeks have positively impacted my life in every way imaginable. We are empowered women who are empowering more women.
Making my country proud of me and have influence on the people, especially those that don't believe on their plans. We can be an instrument of change, and I would like to be an agent of culture all around the world.
Throughout this journey, I've learned to grow so much as a person. I've learned that things are not always how we see them, because even salt looks like sugar. In a nutshell, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Miss Asia Pacific has changed my perception of beauty. True beauty is more than a pretty face and an impeccable body. True beauty comes from the inside out, from our minds and from our hearts.
We've made so many friends, gained more confidence, and we will all never forget this amazing experience.
The most memorable moments of our Nadu journey were learning firsthand about the beautiful culture of the Philippines and engaging with the local people. Through Miss Asia Pacific International, we are able to exemplify that diversity is beautiful, and I hope that when young women around the world watch us on stage, they are encouraged and empowered to persevere towards their own goals by recognizing their own unique beauty.
Every girl here at Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 fully embodies what it means to be truly beautiful.
Yes, guys, I couldn't be luckier as I'm standing beside, or I'm surrounded, if you will, by our top 20 candidates for this year. And I gotta, of course, ask you guys, how does it feel to be part of the top 20? And what is, I also want to know what goes through your mind at this point. You know, later on in a few minutes, we're gonna be trimming down you guys to just 10 candidates. But what is on your mind right now? I can actually feel these guys shivering and their hands are shaking. Mr. Issei, what's on your mind?
I'm a little nervous for the announcement of top 10 because of the question and answer, but I'm sure everyone will do wonderful.
How do you guys prepare for something like for the question and answer portion? We all do know that it's tough being on stage, being thrown a question at you and out of nothing. How do you prepare for something like that, Ms. Panic?
We have to read a lot, so we are preparing monsters.
There you go, and we are going to be getting to that in a few minutes, but right now I'm going to thank some of the guys who, of course, are with us in making this pageant possible. Miss Asia Pacific International is presented by Fox Life and, of course, Stronghold Insurance Company Incorporated, with major sponsors Hotel 101, Sheridan Beach Resort and Spa in Palawan, First Standard Finance Corporation, Focus, Ilaw ng Bayan, Safari Village Hotels and Resorts Incorporated, University of Provincial Health Systems, Delta, the Rockwell Club, Conrad Manila, also Passiflex. Thank you guys so much, and in just a few minutes, we are going to find out which of you ladies will make the top 10 of Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
guys okay? Getting there.
Mag-break naman yun.
Asia Pacific International. But for now, we're going to make the experience even more unforgettable for 10 lucky ladies as I'm about to reveal our top 10. Mr. Protasio Tacandong, Chief Operating Officer of Reyes Tacandong and Company, is now here with the results. Thank you, sir. In random order, making it to the top 10 is Panama! Netherlands!
with, of course, giving the other 10 ladies comforting hugs here backstage. But in the meantime, the top 10, you guys better prepare for your question and answer portion, as I would like to thank everybody making, of course, Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 a big success. We'd like to thank, of course, our presenters, Fox Life and Stronghold Insurance Company Incorporated. We'd also want to thank our major sponsors, Hotel 101, Sheridan Beach Resort and Spa in Palawan, First Standard Finance Corporation, Focus, Ilaw ng Bayan, Safari Village Hotels and Resorts Incorporated, University of Perpetual Health System, Delta, the Rockwell Club, Conrad Manila, and of course, Passiflex. Now we saw these 10 candidates rock the stage in their swimsuits. We did see them in their evening gowns, and in a short bit, we are going to get, like I said, to the question and answer portion. All that and more when Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 returns.
Q&A round. And let me remind everyone that the candidates have already selected their questions backstage during the commercial gap. But they do not know exactly what they picked. This, in fact, is going to be the very first time that they will hear the question that they chose. Each of them will be given exactly 30 seconds to answer, and once this signal sounds, that means her time is up. So, let's begin with Miss Panama. Good evening, Miss Panama.
Good evening.
Are you feeling nervous at all? Yes. I'm sure you're going to do absolutely fine. All right, here is your question. Have you ever been a victim of racial, cultural, or any kind of bias? And if so, how did you overcome the situation?
Good evening. I have never been victim of racism, but I have friends that have been into that. I have been support of them because I'm advocated to help people by sharing my thoughts with them and letting them know that I'm there with them forever. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Ms. Panama. Moving on to our next candidate, Miss Netherlands. Good evening, Miss Netherlands.
Mabuhay, Philippines.
Wow, that's very good. Did you learn that here?
Yes, I did.
All right, you're a quick study, obviously. Here is your question. Miss Asia Pacific International, being the oldest pageant in Asia, what direction or where do you think it should go in the future to promote diversity?
To promote diversity in the future, I believe that Miss Asia Pacific International should move into that direction of embracing all our imperfections. I think that women should stand up for themselves and each other because together we can achieve anything there is achievable in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, 2 down, 3 more to go for this batch. Next up is Miss Portugal. Good evening, Miss Portugal.
Good night, everyone.
Are you enjoying your stay in the Philippines so far?
Yes, completely. I love Philippines.
All right, well, I'm sure the Philippines loves you as well. Here is your question. How do you define gender equality? And how would you practice this in your own personal life?
I think men and women are the same. Sometimes they are treated differently, but they should respect each other always. I think the best way to do that is to love, is to respect, is to embrace everyone's capacities and to be equals. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Portugal. Moving on, we now have Miss Russia. Good evening, Miss Russia.
Good evening, everyone.
Quick question. How do you say good evening in Russian?
Добрый вечер.
Wow. I'm not even going to attempt that. All right, here is your question. Would you support the abolition of mandatory retirement age in the workplace in order to promote diversity and equality in ages and generations, and why?
Ты бы поддерживала разнообразие при переходе к пенсионному возрасту, поддерживала бы пенсионный возраст, это именно планку перехода, в плане разнообразия возрастного и полов. Что ты считаешь по этому поводу?
На самом деле в России сейчас этот вопрос номер 1.
At the moment in Russia, this is the number 1 question.
Потому потому что сейчас много молодежи, которая в России не работает.
Because nowadays there are many young people in Russia that don't work.
И из-за этого налоги не платятся в казну.
And that's why there is no tax valuation.
И поэтому нужно увеличивать возраст пенсионный для того, чтобы деньги приходили в казну.
And that's why now the number one question in Russia is to raise the pension age to achieve this money back.
So fast.
Thank you very much, Ms. Russia. One last lovely lady to complete this first half of the question and answer round, and that is Miss Thailand. Are you ready for your question? Well, let's see. Here you go. Since you are all from diverse races and cultures and representing different countries tonight, what part of your own culture would you say are you most proud of and wish to represent?
Kun มาจากแบ็คกราวด์ที่แตกต่างกันมากคุณจะเอาตัวอย่างจากประเทศไทยหรือว่าอะไรมั่งที่อยากจะมานำเสนอกับโลก
ค่ะ เรามาจากวัฒนธรรมที่แตกต่างค่ะภาษาที่แตกต่างกันมีคำพูดที่แตกต่างกันแต่ในความแตกต่างและความหลากหลายนี้นะคะจูนเชื่อว่าความรักความเข้าใจจะทำให้ทุกคนนั้นเป็นเพื่อนกันได้มีความสุขFor me diversity is so beautiful thank you so much Salamat po
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 5 candidates down and 5 more to go. The next half of the top 10 will take center stage in just a little while. But in the meantime, it's back to Sam YG.
Mark, while you are asking those very tough questions, I have been prepping our next 5 candidates by asking them even tougher questions. For example, what is your favorite food?
Carbonara and pinakbet.
Very well said. Who is your favorite superhero?
Power Man.
Power Man. Me too. What? Who is Power Man? Spider-Man. Oh, Power Man and Spider-Man sing as long as we understand each other. No problem. What is your favorite place in the Philippines?
I speak Spanish.
Me too. I speak Spanish. Hola. And of course, how do you prepare for a pageant like this?
Very, very good.
Very good, me too, very good. And last but not the least, Miss Mongolia, are you enjoying it?
Yes, I enjoy it.
Okay, me too. And final question, if you were given a chance, will you take the chance?
Yes.
Grab that chance, because we are doing it right now. You are going to be up next in a short bit, but right now we want to thank, of course, some of our partners making Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 so much possible. JTV Tours and Travel Incorporated, Inlook Cosmetics Philippines, Selective Professional Resorts World Manila. Thank you guys so much for hosting us here. Petron, because Petron knows you deserve only the best. Train Station, Lito Sea Photography, Zanea Shoes made in the Philippines, Manny Alasan. We want to thank Metro Retail Stores Group, also iSkin Aesthetic Lifestyle. Berlitz, thank you guys so much. Savoy Hotel Manila, Iowa Souvenirs, Golden Palm Subdivision, Sunny Boy Mindo once again for the swimsuits earlier, Thistles and Blooms rather, Karimadon, Albert Andrada Luxwear, Ray Escada Designs, and of course Alston Stephanus, Gilligan's Restaurant, Magnolia rather, ang pambansang manok. You saw the first 5, we got the next 5 up next. You are watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
Hanapin ko yung kamukha. Gusto yung body na yun. Hindi ko alam pa. Here? This is 7, 8. 8 lang. Tapos ang pagod. Tsaga nga po siya nasa kung mga 45 years old. Yung labas niya. Then there is one. Talagang parang stupid na.
There we are. Hi, everyone. I love you too. I can't see you, but I love you. That was obviously for Revolson. How about Joey? Does anyone love Joey? I knew it, everybody loves Joey. And Sam? Sam? Oh, that goes without saying. Who loves Sam? Yes. We love Sam, he's awesome. One of the reasons that we as hosts like him is because he's so good at doing something called stretching. Good evening again. It's okay.
Na-translate kasi. Hindi na ano.
Ladies and gentlemen, sadly due to some technical difficulties, the translation of Miss Thailand's response was not heard. So, in the interest of fair play for the judges and the audience to hear it, we will be replaying that translation now.
We are all from different backgrounds. We have different cultures. We have different food.
we have different languages. These are all beautiful in their own different ways. Diversity is beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Over to Revolta now.
All right. Well done. Thank you, Miss Thailand. Here it is. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience with that one. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And with me are, of course, the lovely second half of our top 10. Again, as a reminder, the candidates have pre-drawn their questions, but they will hear the questions for the first time as I read it to them. Of course, this portion of the competition is the most riveting. Let's do it. Starting off with, of course, Miss Costa Rica. Buenas noches.
Muy buenas noches, damas y caballeros.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, are you ready for your question?
Ready.
All right, listos. Listos. What is your view about opening borders to refugees and accepting immigrants when they seek help?
¿Cuál es su opinión o perspectiva sobre la temática de abrir las fronteras de un país a los refugiados?
Bueno, actualmente en mi país se está dando esta situación y es muy importante que se abran las puertas a estas personas porque son personas que cuentan con una situación muy difícil en su país. Entonces,
Well, actually nowadays my country has been facing this type of situation, and I think that it's very important that any nation open its doors to people because they are people and deserve respect.
porque al fin y al cabo todos somos uno mismo y todos tenemos que ayudarnos porque todos somos hermanos y vivimos en un mismo mundo.
And this is because we are equal, we are all brothers, and we should help each other because we live in the same planet.
Thank you very much.
Miss Costa Rica, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's hear it for another lovely lady. Please join me, Miss Philippines. Can you believe this is all happening on your home court?
Yes, I am exactly so overwhelmed that I am representing the Philippines!
You're doing a phenomenal job. Ready for your question? All right. Can you tell us how your country promotes diversity, equal opportunity, and mutual respect among cultures?
I grew up with a very diverse culture in our community. And as you expect, there will be chaos. And what we must do, I grew up with a community with different diverse cultures, and as you expect, there will be chaos. But believe me, in my 21 years of existence in Sultan Kudarat, and even in this country, the Philippines, I experienced harmoniously relationship among people. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Philippines. All right, how about a warm welcome for our lovely neighbor in Asia, Mongolia. Are you enjoying your stay here in the Philippines so far?
Yes, of course. I love Philippines.
Excellent. Well, we love you too. I'm going to give you your question. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Here we go. In a world that experiences danger due to intolerance of diversity, as Miss Asia Pacific International, what would you advocate and do to promote openness and acceptance?
Thank you for the question. In my opinion, the God sent us to this universe with two purposes. This is respect and love. Sharing and giving love being a loud person is wonderful. So let's share each other and give love and being loud person. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mongolia. All right, how about a nice warm little welcome for Miss Brazil? Miss Brazil, how about a greeting to all your friends here in the audience in Portuguese?
Good evening, guys. Thank you, Philippines. I love you.
All right, here we go with your question. If you could visit anywhere in the world apart from your country to learn about a diverse and different culture, where would you go and why?
Se você puder visitar qualquer outro país que não seja o seu, para conhecer a sua cultura e diversidade, que país seria esse e por quê?
Eu conheceria a Austrália, porque me encanta muito.
I would like to visit and get to know Australia because I feel enchanted by
a diversidade cultural, as belezas naturais,
the diversity, the natural beauty of that country,
e as pessoas receptivas.
and the welcoming people that I know live in Australia.
Mas agora eu indico muito Filipinas.
But right now, I would recommend the Philippines.
É um lugar rico em cultura e as pessoas me acolheram com muito amor. Obrigada, Filipinas!
It's a place rich in culture and full of welcoming people. I feel so welcomed here. Thank you, Philippines.
Miss Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And of course, rounding off our wonderful top 10, the lovely Miss Venezuela. How are you doing tonight?
Muy bien, gracias.
Very well, thank you.
All right, would you like to say a greeting to your friends out in the audience?
I speak Spanish.
¿Quieres cumplimentar la audiencia que está aquí, el pueblo que está aquí hoy? ¿Quieres cumplimentarles? ¿Quieres cumplimentar el pueblo que está aquí hoy?
A greeting in...
¿Quieres saludar?
Vamos a Filipinas. En mi país se dice, ¿cómo están?
Very good. Well done. All right, I'm going to read you your question. Here we go. If you could visit anywhere in the world apart from your country to learn about a diverse and different culture, where would you go and why?
Si pudieras visitar un país que no sea el tuyo, que no sea Venezuela, para conocer la diversidad de cultura, la cultura y la diversidad, ¿qué país visitaría y por qué?
Me encantaría visitar Vietnam
I would like to visit Vietnam
porque tuve la oportunidad de compartir habitación con Miss Vietnam
because I had the opportunity to share the room here with Miss Vietnam.
me habló maravillas de su país y de verdad que estoy súper interesada en ir para allá.
She told me wonders about her country and I right now feel very much interested in visiting that place.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes the Q&A round. Well done, ladies. Give them another round of applause. That absolutely was riveting. The excitement escalates when we find out who among our top 10 will make it to the elite circle of 5. Speaking of elite, Sam YG, what say you, sir? Where are you at?
Rory, I am just feeling like an interpreter right now because I may not understand what Brazil and Venezuela said, but I feel the connection. I felt it like a Wi-Fi. Right now, I want to thank, of course, more partners making this possible. Aqua Sweet, thank you guys so much. Ginebra San Miguel Incorporated, world-class drinks for every occasion. Mahaba-habang usapan, mahaba-habang inuman, San Miguel, Reyes Catandong and Company, Golden Bay Restaurant, Sherlock's, Southland Travel and Tours, Evolution, Big Street, thank you guys so much. Also, we want to thank Red Fox Technologies Incorporated for our assistants. iSearch International Company, of course, D Creative Hub, Rachel Enterprises, Digital Out of Home, Rain or Shine, Teledata, FedChiam, Nano Energizer, Sherlock, Loxen, Go Wi-Fi, Rebel at the Palace, House Manila, and Sulia Gallery, Cafe, and Restaurant. Of course, we'd like to mention and thank as well our media partners making this all possible, the Philippine Star and the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Now coming up, we are going to be trimming these ladies down to the 5 finalists. All that when Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 returns.
Android, pwede yan. Ay, hindi pwede. Sana pasok siya. Russia, very good team. They want to choose 4 lang. Top 5. Top 5, that's it.
ladies and gentlemen, and of course to our judges. Quick story, I am a huge fan of Steve Harvey, one of my favorite hosts, and of course I followed his career. I followed his career to the T, that I too have made a major mistake tonight. So with that being said, I apologize to all of you, I apologize to our judges, and most importantly, I apologize to the beautiful Miss Venezuela, who answered an incorrect question that was not meant for her. Did it wonderfully, but I will now read the correct question to her. Here we go. Yes, give it up for Miss Venezuela, please. Thank you so much. On three, say power bank. 1, 2, 3.
Power bank.
Thank you. We needed that. All right.
Ayun na, critical na. Kulang pa? Okay, hintayin natin. Pang-anim. Okay lang daw kahit wala isang judge. Sure? Videoan na lang. Okay. Direct. Sabi po nila, okay lang daw po. Sabi ng president. Kahit wala yung judge. Ibibidyo na lang po. Tayo ibibidyo po. Yung boss na po yung sabi. Ito na rin. Ito na rin siya.
And of course, rounding out our top 10, Miss Venezuela. Would you like to say a greeting? Yes, well deserved. Would you like to say a greeting to the audience here in the Philippines?
Me gustaría saludar al pueblo, la audiencia que está aquí hoy.
Claro que sí. Vamos y Philippines. Mi país se dice buenas noches, Filipinas.
In my country we say buenas noches, Filipinas.
A good night indeed. Ready for your question? All right, here we go. Bullying in schools is a major issue in the world right now. Do you believe this has something to do with differences in race, culture, religion, social class, and gender? And if so, what can you suggest to prevent it?
Bullying es un problema muy serio en las escuelas en todo el mundo hoy. ¿Usted cree que este problema es por problemas de cultura, diversidad, religión, diferencias raciales? ¿Cuál es la causa de este problema y qué sugerencia tiene usted para resolver tal situación?
Pienso que eso hay que enseñarlo desde el hogar.
I think this is something that we have to teach our kids since early stage.
Debemos, o los padres, deben enseñar a sus hijos a respetar.
Parents should be able to teach their kids, their children, how to respect.
De hecho, los adultos también debemos hacerlo, porque eso es lo que hace falta hoy en día.
And we as adults also should do the same because this is something that is missing in society today.
Respetarnos y aceptarnos con todas las diferencias que tenemos.
Respect each other and accept each other regardless of all the differences that we have.
Porque estas diferencias no nos hacen ni más ni menos personas.
Because our differences don't make us neither more nor less people.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
stoic. Thank you, Miss Venezuela. And that completes the Q&A round. Well done, ladies. Once again, another big round of applause. Please let them hear it. Show your love, show your appreciation. The excitement escalates when we find out who among our top 10 will make it to the elite circle of 5. Speaking of elite, Sam YG, what do you got to say about that?